вам очень...
I understand. Right, Yuriy, may I ask you a question, please? What's your job? I mean, do you study or do you work?
I'm studying in high school. In US, it's not 11 grades like in Ukraine, it's 12 grades. But yeah, I'm still in high school. I'm finishing high school this year. And also I'm working. It's like a medical supply office. I'm not sure if you know what is it, but yeah, it's just small business.
You like cooperation with drug stores, right?
Excuse me?
You are cooperating with drug stores, pharmacies.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what about you dreaming about the future? Are you going to choose the job? What are you doing now, or you will be choose another profession?
Yeah. My dream job is a software engineer. I got accepted to college like a few weeks ago. So after high school, I'll go to college. I'll study for 4 years, I think. Then I'll get my bachelor's degree, and I want to be a software engineer.
Very nice. Can you please compare, just in brief, the education at our school of liberal arts and in New York? Of course, maybe it will be difficult for you, but try to do this.
Yeah, it's not difficult for me.
No, not okay.
To be honest, schools here, all public schools here, much worse than School of Liberal Arts than our school. Yeah, because the level of education is like, it's like sky and ground, you know.
Really?
Yeah, and how people, you know, think about education. Kids here are not really interested in education and in, you know, general knowledge about any, you know, kind of science.
Right.
So yeah, kids here are pretty boring, and
I
sorry
see.
for that, stupid.
All right. So our school is several grades higher, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So it's pleasant to hear. May I ask you just one question more? As to buying some goods or products in the supermarkets, for instance, when the person comes to the register, usually, of course, we pay for the purchase. But how do they add? I know in America there is a sales tax, the so-called, right? You know.
Yeah.
How do they add this sales tax at the register? Because it doesn't doesn't mention in the price tag. That's the question.
Yeah. So when you get in the receipt, on the bottom of the receipt, there is like percentage, and like total will be $100, for example, and taxes will be $12 more. So in total, it will be 112, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
In Ukraine, tax is already in the price, right? In the price of the goods, and yeah, in US it's works another way.
Yeah, good. Thank you. What does impress you most in the USA, in New York, for instance? Of course, sites, but maybe the spirit of something, or just what you visited, maybe, you know, some establishment.
I like how people think about money here. You know, in Ukraine, everybody, like most of people, just want to, I don't know, graduate, get a job, and just work stable. You know, people here, they're more creative and more
active.
You know, yeah. And everybody wants to create something new, to, I don't know, explore something, develop something. That's cool. That's what I like.
I see. You try to find any new ideas to put them in.
Yeah.
Yes. Try this, try that. Not to stay, not to stand, just still and not moving anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
You're welcome.
It is 7:30, so I leave 2 hours earlier than you. То есть у меня сейчас уже 10:30 вечера, потому что я живу в Грузии, у нас разница с Украиной 2 часа. То есть я живу на 2 часа раньше, чем остальные. Поэтому с Юрой у меня сколько, Юра? У нас с тобой сколько? Okay. So how long has it been since you finished the School of Liberal Arts? It means, well, a year and a half?
Year and a half, yeah. I finished the 10th grade in this.
So I was late to our meeting. Maybe you told, well, just at the beginning of your meeting. So, well, when did you come to the USA? Just after finishing school, or maybe a bit later?
Yeah, it was a summer right after finishing the school, yeah.
So you didn't have any attempt to maybe to go to university in Ukraine? You wanted to go to the USA after finishing school, and you did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What did you want to do there? To study, to continue studying
in US?
Because I was not.
To be honest, I don't want to live in US in future. I want to move somewhere because 100% I'll choose just another state, not New York, because New York State is pretty like it's a democratic state, so people here are a little bit mean to everybody. So yeah, but New York is the place where you can make a lot of money. It's the best place to make money and to study and to, I don't know, do your own business or something. So yeah, that's why I like this idea to move here.
So there are a lot of opportunities. If you want,
a lot of opportunities.
Yes, you will do it. Okay, right. So как это страна возможностей, да? So if you wish, you will have
opportunities, да?
Yes, good. Okay. Well, and how long are you going to stay there? Have you ever thought about it?
How long? I'm not sure. I think I will finish the college in 4 years. Then I don't know, get some money. Maybe I'll go to work on somebody and get some money and then move to another state or maybe even another country. And then I'll think about my future. Yeah.
So you said about finishing college, and what is the rule there? I know that in our country, after finishing school or after finishing the university, they have, so to say, направление. Yes, they have to go to some place, or it was maybe some time later, some years later, when the students finishing their university leavers had to work somewhere. And what about the US? So do they have to find their own place of work in their own country, or maybe so they have so-called направление? I don't know how to say this, unfortunately.
To be honest, after college here, they offer jobs after college, but it's optional. So most people here after college, they're just free, so they don't have to do nothing to work, and yeah.
And you, of course, you have the chance to choose out of these proposals. You have to choose. Okay, that's not bad. It's up to you. Yes, where to go, what to do in future, how to make money, so to be, or how to make a living. Okay, right. Thank you. Well, and what about the friends? Have you had any friends? Have you made any friends there?
Yeah, of course. I made a few American friends. You know, I live in Brooklyn, and in Brooklyn, it's a lot of Russians and Ukrainians and Russian-speaking people. So I don't really need to meet with American friends, but yeah, I made a few. One guy is a Chinese, one guy is Mexican. Yeah, so
quite an international group of young people.
Yeah.
Are you interested in their culture, or maybe they have lived in this country for many years, and their not Americans or Mexicans and they're or Chinese. They're just Americans, as all the other people living there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So they maybe как это впитали, да, все традиции, all the traditions, the language
Everything, yes.
of the country. Of the country. Okay, right. So, and what about your classmates or your friends maybe staying there in Ukraine, or maybe they now have to go to some other countries? Do you keep in touch with them?
Yeah, of course, I keep in touch with all my friends from Ukraine, especially from School of Liberal Arts. One guy actually, his name is Grisha. He was our student too. I mean, School of Liberal Arts student. But I think he left after 9th grade, maybe. Yeah, and now he studying in my school here in New York. And yeah, a lot of my friends in different parts of the world, and yeah, I keep in touch with them. And that's pretty interesting how people from one place now like locating all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
And the most important question is what to do then. Yes. After,
Yeah.
Yes, how to organize their life. Yes, concerning studying, concerning their work, concerning their future. It's quite a difficult problem nowadays.
Yeah, somebody got lucky and living like better than they lived in Ukraine before, but somebody don't like Europe or whatever, and they think that Ukraine is better. I'm like Ukraine more than US.
Really?
In my opinion, Ukraine is better. Yeah.
Yes. So, and here in some other countries, yes, we realize that our country was much better than the countries we now are living. Yes.
Yeah.
So I listen to some other people living abroad, and they say that как хорошо мы плохо живем.
Everything is different. Even the nature, you know, nature in US is really beautiful, but you know, in Ukraine, in Kherson, I had a dacha and nature there. Don't even want to talk about that. It's better, 100 times better than here.
Right, good. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tatiana Nikolaevna.